Well, I want to introduce you guys to my good friend Nathan Payne. He's out in Salt Lake City area. He's been wholesaling. He's doing traditional ugly house wholesaling. Understands the pretty house and creative stuff too. He's doing some of that. But most importantly, what I want to do is introduce him and have him explain a little bit about how he got making part of his whole business. Like there's the whole marketing side of a regular traditional wholesaling business. Now he's taken the joint venture model and just magnifying this, like taking this 10x. And he's done this by creating a Facebook group. Nathan, will you just introduce yourself a little bit and explain kind of how you got going in this, and please share your Facebook group with everyone here too.
Yeah, for sure. So thanks for having me on here, Brandon. Can everyone hear me all right?
Yeah. Coming through good.
So when I met Brandon, me and my company, we had been strictly paid marketing to get our deals. And we were, we'd have great months and sometimes we would have terrible months. And it was like a roller coaster. So when I met Brandon, I was, he was giving us some advice on how to improve our business. And he said, guys should start JVing more. You should start joint venturing, co-wholesaling with other investors. So at that time, we had a pretty decent process for displaying properties nationwide. So I just started messaging people like Brandon and you guys have taught you, messaging people on Facebook. I didn't do the Craigslist thing, but it was mainly just Facebook. And I ended up, I think I did like $70,000 in like three months of just messaging people and networking. And so then I got the idea. I'm like, man, this is great. Like it's really important as you invest in wholesale or do whatever to market, right? So you have your paid marketing, but you also have to have a different arm of the business that does organic marketing, right? Getting deals with zero marketing spend, no marketing spend. So I took it to the next level. I talked to Brandon. I said, hey man, there's all these Facebook groups that I see that I'm sure all these the hosts of the Facebook groups are getting deals or people are bringing them deals. So I said, I'm going to do that. And let's kind of show you guys what I have going on.
And make sure to share the link for your Facebook group with everyone. If they're not in there, feel free to join it.
But I've taken this to the next level. Since my business has been successful wholesaling, I'm also created my platform or my my site as like a coaching, like an education platform too. So not only can people bring me deals, we do deals on the wholesale side, but I can teach people how to wholesale, how to do this business of what we're doing. So sorry about my internet. It seems like it's pretty slow right now. Let's see. So this is my Facebook group, and I'll show you guys two things that I'm doing right now to grow and get JV deals. There's actually multiple things, right? Like you have to have your team always networking. But I started this group about a year ago. Well, actually, we can find out and see the growth. But let's see. Maybe
look how many members you have right now.
Yeah, so let's see when I started this thing. I started it June 1st, it looks like, of last year. And right now we're in May. So I'll show you the growth. So it started out really slow, but through different strategies and continuously posting, value and trying to help people grow. It looks like it was like a 121. I don't know why that's not, there it is, 172. And just over time of posting value, providing value, it's at 2,395, which is great. And, I've just made it like a goal of mine to always provide value and help people. And just through being a go-giver, like Brandon teaches, more and more people, they're posting, and it's not just me, people are coming in here networking. That was my goal, is like, hey, let's create a community where people can help each other get deals. And, that was the goal. So I've used this. We've gotten several JV deals this way. I have to go check how many, but the thing is, a lot of new investors come in here and they post their deals, and they're just not deals. So you have to educate, you have to help people and explain to them why their deals aren't very good. But if you guys want to join in here, go ahead, search. All you have to do, if you want to search for for a deal, you can just type in buyer and maybe look for someone that's looking for a buyer. I need a cash buyer in Florida. DM me. You guys would message Jenny and be like, "Hey, Jenny, I got great buyers in Florida." So that's like what I usually do when I go in other people's groups. So you're all welcome to come in here. My only thing is like, just don't spam it. Like, don't be like self promote or be like, "Hey, buy my course or buy my like whatever." But I can share that with all you guys. And I'll even show you, I even took it a step further. I even went a little crazier. Facebook, as you guys can see, when I make a post, I don't know what, they have like an algorithm. So they like limit how many people can see your posts. So I'm actually like the owner of the group, but they limit like how many people, because there's so many posts going out. So they limit out of the 2,000 people, like they're going to limit sometimes what can be seen. So I was like, that's kind of annoying. I don't like that. So I created a Discord channel. I don't know how familiar you guys are with Discord, but Discord is like, there's no filtering. If I have a message that I want to tell people, everyone can see it. So I created a Discord channel for my coaching platform, and it's free to get into this. And there's like 250, 25 online, 216. So like 200 and what is that? Like 40 people. And I have a section for deals that's people can specifically go in here and post their deals, and then you can look at them. And then I'm like, well, people don't have deals. They should collaborate, Collaboration Nation, Squad Up. So people that don't have a deal can go and say, hey, I need a buyer here. So I'm trying to create a platform on my Facebook group and on Discord where people can do deals and JV. And so you're all welcome to join this as well. So,
can you throw the links in the chat, Nathan?
Yeah, for sure.
Appreciate jumping on and taking time out of your day to explain this a little bit. I want to open up real quick before Nathan has to jump off. Is there any questions about creating a Facebook group or a Discord channel?
Both excellent ideas.
Thank you.
Well, wonderful to meet you. Hey, I've been in your Facebook group since right after you started it. I think Brandon sent out an invitation for people kind of early in the game last year, and I got in early, man. I've been watching you all year, and you go live in there sometimes too, right?
We try to go live, every week to provide some sort of value. Because this is the thing. I'm a part of a bunch of Facebook groups that I'll never even go in, or I'll never even remember. But why I'm thinking everyone, the reason why I feel like people get value from my group is I'm always trying to give them some knowledge, or, hey, it's like, hey, I just did a deal. We made this. This is how we did it. Always trying to provide some sort of value. So I appreciate you being in that. And that's, if you guys want to be successful in these groups and JVing, give more than you're asking for. Give
exactly.
You gotta provide more value than you're trying to take from people. I have people message me all the time. They're like, Nathan, will you mentor me? And I'm just like, for free? I don't have any money. And I'm like, I'm pretty busy. It doesn't work like that. Like you just don't reach out to someone and say, hey, mentor me. Like I have nothing to provide, but please help me. Like at least give me something, at least show that you're willing to do some work. Be like, hey, Nate, I'll cold call. I have 8 hours a day. I'll do whatever if you show me. Then I'll say, hey, yeah, let me get you a dialer license. Go call all day, and we'll see if we can do a deal. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, give more than you ask for.
And what I like too in there, Nathan, is you're very authentic. You talk about the wins, you talk about the mess ups, the things that don't always go right too. And that's what I think social media is full of, all the the glamorized Instagram pictures that are all filtered and everything like that. But whenever we kind of pull the curtain back and say, hey, not everything went perfect this week. We struggled here, or we had a deal fall out, or like I think one of the ones you posted about how you filed a memorandum because the seller was backing out and stuff like that. Those are all things that people need to know, because it's real. This is the game. This is the game we're in.
Yeah,
so,
right. I mean, there's going to be something that happens most of the time. Like either title's going to mess up, the seller's going to try something funky. Like you just got to be prepared. And I think like you said, Brandon, a lot of people just post flashy checks, and it's like, hey, do you know how long it took to get this check? This was a bumpy ride to get this thing. Like tell people the truth. It ain't all roses and rainbows.
100%. 100%. Nathan, I appreciate you jumping on. I know you're busy, and thanks for just taking a few minutes out of your day and jumping on here. Appreciate it.
For sure. Everybody, please join the group, join the Discord. I want you to make money. So go in there, provide value, ask people, say, hey, I can help you dispo your deals or just network. Just talk to people. I think that's what's going to help you succeed.
So what's interesting is Nathan has this, and by the way, I think there's a progress for a lot of us. We almost, and luckily I was around people like Sean Terry and Todd Toback and a lot of people that believed in the go-giver way, right? That there's more than enough. There's an abundance out there. It's like taking, I don't know, Nathan, if you gave me this analogy or not. It's kind of like going to the ocean and taking a 5-gallon bucket and taking water out of the ocean and thinking that you're taking too much. There's literally an ocean full of water. 5 gallons is nothing. Right.
100%, yeah, that's right. Like that's what flipped things for me. Before I met Brandon, I thought everybody was competition, and I would look at other wholesalers and not want to give them information because I'm like, yeah, they may take a deal from me or they might use the information I have, to be better. Right. There you go. Collaboration over competition. It's the truth. If everybody in here can help each other do at least one deal, we all succeed, right? Instead of just trying to do our own things.
Yeah, exactly.
I love it. Love it. And make sure you check out his Facebook group. What is amazing is he's doing a lot of stuff out in Utah, but this has just opened up the gates for him to do deals in all the states, right? The whole United States.
Nationwide, we got a couple deals. One in Nashville. We got one in Texas. We got 2. We're flipping in Utah. So there's a lot going on. And it's nice because Corey, my business partner, runs the wholesaling side. I'm completely dedicated to this space I just told you. So it's fun to be here.
Awesome.
All right,
Thanks, Nathan. Appreciate it, man.
Have a good one, guys. Talk to you later.
Thanks. Yeah.